ball and no strike. Aaron waiting, the outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone.
Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going.
Wilson's going to lob one, and somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball.
Did you see that? He hit Steve Brown with what looked like a karate kick.
So that's why they marked it 2 yards away. They fake it, though. It's a direct snap, and now it's thrown downfield, and inside the 45-yard line, it's caught. Caught at the 40-yard line. There's a flag down.
What's up, C-Note? Welcome to another episode of Capping with Kev Mack. I am your host, Kev Mack, and I want to talk about the Dodgers going up 3-0 on the Yankees, man. You know, I did not make a prediction before the series, but after game one, man, after game two, reiterated that I think it's going 5. We up 3-0. We could lose tomorrow. I don't give a damn. We got to get game 5 before we get up out of New York, man. But I love it. I love Freddie Freeman. Y'all know how I felt about us getting Freeman. Same way I felt about us getting Ohtani and Teoscar Hernandez. So I'm glad, man. And we get to throw Yamamoto again, man. We in a really good position. Worst case scenario, Buehler could clean it up if we can't get rid of the Yankees right away. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm excited. Very excited. A lot of people trying to throw Dave Roberts in my face now. But I said it on the other channel, and I'm going to say it right here. If Mookie Betts and Freeman was the reason why we didn't win last year, and now Mookie's playing the outfield like a major leaguer and getting on base, and Freeman hit a home run each of the first 3 games, how's Dave Roberts getting the credit? Y'all said we lost because of them. Now that they doing their thing, it's the manager that gets the credit? Not over here. Now, I'm not saying he's doing a bad job right now. You see, he try to bunt. He tried to do a suicide squeeze. That's what I say he should have been doing. So you can give him props. That's okay. That's fine. You guys, you right for doing that. But for me and my closest homies, they know I've been preaching this for a long time. So this is nothing new. He's doing what I expect him to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Anybody that grew up watching Tommy Lasorda manage, no, this is the way the Dodgers play baseball, period. But what's up with you 15 players up in here? I only see 2 of you speaking. The rest of you can stop peeking. You can even come on the panel with me if you want to. Shout out to the Dodgers, though. Oh, man, it feel good to be up 3-0, man. Ain't no pressure on the Dodgers right now. All the pressure is on the Yankees. Crystal Bryan, good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Good to see you up in here. 702, good to see you. Edmund did his thing. He was kind of quiet tonight, but OG Steve up in here in the sports channel. They can't relax, though. No, they can't relax. You're right about that. Me and you done agreed on some shit. Man, I think I'm going to die in the morning, man. Me and Noodle Capone agreeing on some shit? Ain't no way. Uh-oh, hold on, DJ. If that's you, hold on. I got a 3X OG Steve. I got a 2X. OG Steve, here I come. Here a kitty come, OG Stizzle. I got more than this, just this OG Steve, but this one, the ones that I rock all the time, this one's a 2X. So I got a 2X for bro or whoever wanted it. And I got DJ has supported and bought one of these. So this one, the legendary, I got a 3X, Steve. This is a 3X. I don't know what coffee love wear, but got 3X legendary. I got some more, but just to be sure, I have a 3X and legendary and 2X, the regular one. So what up with you, DJ?
What's the deal?
Hey, nothing much. Good looking out tonight, man. Appreciate you. What you eating?
Some candy, a bunch of Halloween candy.
Man, I feel like some Kit Kat right now. I might go get some Kit Kat.
Got one of them bowls, or a couple of them bowls around the house. I'm on the Twizzler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, I just dropped it. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, I don't know if we bringing it back home. That means we got to lose the next two. I said we was going to win it in New York in 5, so I'm hoping 5. Of course, I didn't say that before game 1, but after game 1, man, Freeman and Boone let me know that Dave Roberts ain't the only one that can blow it with a good team and a high payroll.
Man, they don't cut you no slack about that Dave Roberts.
Nah, but that's cool. I know baseball, so I'm comfortable with my stance, though.
They be on your head. They can't wait for you to be wrong. You know what I mean? What about Dave Roberts?
Yeah, that's true. But it ain't like I said that we're not going to win because of Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
I just feel like we should have won at least 2 more with this ball.
Yeah. It's like all the bum coaches we done had on the Lakers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, we too many.
Too many.
Man, you making that candy seem like the lick right now.
Hey, I thought I had some time. You feel me? You didn't put me up yet. So like, shit, I got some time, man.
Now, when I seen OG Steve, because OG Steve, I don't expect him to be on the sports channel, and he had asked me to look at some sizes today, and I didn't. So when I seen him, I thought this was a perfect opportunity for me to let him know that I do have some 2X.
Yeah.
But I do. A few people ask me, but most people just ask just to ask. Steve is for real with it. Steve is supports and his homie Coffee Low. Allerton dudes is some different type of dudes.
I got that good Halloween candy. I mean, I don't like to give out that bull crap. I mean, I like to give out that stuff that I want to eat too.
You got Snickers?
I got like a little chocolate bowl with like a bunch of like all that Snickers, and I got chocolate. Then got like the gummy stuff, like Lifesaver gummy stuff like that. But got a variety, man. Now and later, Starburst. You know what I mean? That was a watermelon Twizzler. You know what I mean? That was right.
Oh man, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, man. Buck say your beard looking fly, homie.
I mean, I appreciate the compliment, my boy. Me, I don't really know, how to accept it,
Right.
I never told you this beard look fly, but you know what I mean. I respect it. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I respect it too. I respect. It's just coming from Buck. It's like, nigga,
yeah, you don't know where Buck coming from. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
Man, wait. Something bad is gonna happen tomorrow, man. Something drastic. Ain't no way me and Noodle Capone feeling the same way twice in one night. Ain't no fucking way.
That's funny.
Man, I'm with him on that though.
I'm not a big. I like a cool Snickers, you know what I mean. But I'm really like a Milky Way, Three Musketeer, you know what I mean. That's my joy. But I really like
the Snickers in the gold wrapper is the best though, man.
Or ain't it like the almond or something?
Nah, I don't know this man. I think it got.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. You want the little gold with the gold?
Yeah, little.
Yeah.
I used to buy them when I had my house. And this is so dumb. It's like being a gambler or a crackhead and say, I ain't go smoke or I ain't go gamble. I went and bought a bowl and I bought all the candy like you said you got for Halloween. Yeah. And I go get the gold Snickers and shit. So when my company come over, I'm flying shit. Man, I would eat up all them Snickers and have to go buy another one.
For real.
I don't think nobody never came over and seen no candy in my bowl.
That's funny. it's crazy because one of my grandmas used to have mints. She used to have a thing full of mints, the little red and white ones and then little green ones, whatever. And she had a tray full of gum. She would have all these different gums. And, as kids, we would go through it, we would run through it. But then my other grandma, she had the Jolly Ranchers. She had like maybe 2-3 dishes on each table, the little side tables and a big table in the middle, and then we had a Jolly Ranchers, the hard ones. You feel me? And then for like a period of time, she had started getting the suckers. Man, we started going hard on them.
Man, yeah, I had a grandmother used to have the mints, so the red and white. And, man, I would eat them, and it's not that I really liked them. It's just
it's there.
Yeah, it's there,
especially as a kid.
But what I used to like when she put the yellow ones up there, though, but she didn't always have the yellow ones.
Man,
I forgot what they was called. Man, they was good as hell, though.
And then my grandma, she used to have the little, it was like a little strawberry or something, like the wrapper. It looked like a strawberry.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those little ones. Yeah. It's crazy though, because man, she would have turned 92 today, man.
Yeah.
Today was her birthday. But yeah, my grandmas lived 10 blocks apart. One lived on 91st and Normandy, the other one lived on 102nd. So we would go from one to the next, you know what I mean? So I'll go over here, get a pocket full of mints, then we go to my other grandma's house and we get all the Jolly Ranchers. Yeah,
the butterscotch. She used to have butterscotch.
Yeah, butterscotch, yeah.
I used to eat them, boy. And see, grandma was conservative and she old, so she'd be like, "You already had one. Keep your hand out of that bowl."
My granny was the opposite. Like, she would like give me whatever I wanted, whatever I asked for. I was the favorite, so I got away with a lot. I got a lot of stuff. And I remember when my uncle was in prison. Remember they used to let you send the packages. Then she sent the boxes. So she would, Granny would, she used to hook Pops and Unc up. So she'd throw all this stuff in there, and then she would be like, she would let me go in. She would say she's making a box open. She'd be like, go in there and get a pack of them Oreos. And then I feel bad, like, damn, I'm taking this Oreos and shit. He gonna get his package, there's gonna be a whole row missing, you know what I mean? Like, he gonna be like, what the hell?
Hey man, that's one thing about this channel, but we be pulling out some oldies. They say butterscotch was fire.
It was back then, but nigga, you're not gonna buy no butterscotch nowadays. Yeah. That's something. It's just because it's there already. You feel me? Like, you're not going to the store like, hey, I got some butterscotch. You're like, you ain't doing that.
You know what, man? I actually was starting to think that after game one, but after game one, I said I need to see him play like 3 or 4 more games. I think the Lakers are nice, but I think we'd be putting too much on it for them to win it all. But I mean, it's a nice team. They were due for a letdown, a road game, and
it's the first road game.
Yeah.
It was a close game. We was the underdog in this game, and it was a close game. We was battling back and forth. I feel like the rotation was a little off tonight, and my thing is the bench. The bench only gave us 8 points.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not going to do it. You shouldn't put that much pressure on the starters like that. We need a bench that's going to give us just a little bit. Just a little. Let the bench give us 20. We need at least 20 from the bench. But, when AD goes out the game, we susceptible to, to start, losing that lead. We had them in the first quarter. At one point, we was up like 20 in the first quarter. And then little by little, they just, start coming back. I think it was the second quarter. We got toe up in that second quarter. It was crazy, but I'm still mad at AD, man. I can't believe it. It just, I think them 1 point aways that they hurt. I can't lie. Sometimes I can't shake it for a while. Like, when all you needed was one more point, and they had and the player had the opportunity. It actually happened to me twice tonight. I took a boost that had Halliburton and Pascal Siakam each to score 20. It was like plus 425. Motherfucking Halliburton got 19. I said, God damn, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. And then AD, I took 30 AD and 30 for KD. And then I said, well shit, they gotta get 25 before they get 30. So I took 25 AD and KD. But before I bet it, I'm thinking Booker. I said Booker gotta have a night. He gotta have a go off night. You know what I mean? Booker probably gonna get 30. Didn't even mess with it. Didn't even take it. But yeah, AD was one short, man. That one play he got fouled. Like it was a BS no call. They definitely should have called that. But you have to finish. You go up to the rim, whether you get fouled or not. You have to finish. That's a layup. That's a 3-point play. So even if they don't call it, it's a 2-point play. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to get those points, especially in a close game like that. But you can't wait on them to call a foul. You can't hope and pray and expect them to call that foul. You know what I mean? You gotta take it into your mind that they're not gonna call it. You know what I mean? So just finish the play. Like go up to the rim like you really trying to score.
Man, I had, and you gonna feel me when I say this. I had Russell Wilson way over his passing yards. I I had the other quarterback. I boosted a lot of stuff and they went over, but I even had the Steelers money line, but I went for the damn touchdown from Harris and didn't get it.
Najee Harris a touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is, if people think back on the last episode, almost everything I said, that's what happened, except for Russell Wilson touchdown, except for him throwing 2. I said take the over on the Steelers team total. They team total 21 and a half. They had 23 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you could have took the whole game over too.
And that's what I said. Remember, you said I think it's going to be a field goal game. I said I think it's going to be a field goal game too, but points.
Yeah, and you know both of the kickers, they both kicked 2 field goals.
Yeah,
so
they did.
Absolutely. In that parlay.
That game was 9-9. They kicked 3 field goals before it was a touchdown.
Exactly. So everything that I pretty much said on the show, that's why this show, you know what I mean, is so important. Is that like the proof is in the show right here. Like we ain't talking just to talk. Like we're not these people that don't know what they're really doing, don't know what they're talking about. So even if we don't take the play, if we don't post the play in Discord or whatever, like the things we say, they tend to happen. You know what I mean? It's just that there's so many plays. Sometimes we don't even make these official plays and play them ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true.
I like and love going over these games though, because we get to give out our opinions, our feelings on the game, what we think, and you know, we've live capped these games before, went through the whole, you know, the whole sports book and see what plays is there and see what we like, and most of them tend to hit, you know. So hopefully y'all getting, you know, some of this tonight.
Yeah. The way I feel, like when I give out picks or I tell you I like this, that, and the other, I want the viewer to weigh it himself and say whether he wants 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of those, and maybe he don't like 1 or 2. I want you to get rid of that. I want you to find the loser if I got a loser, and if I don't have a loser, then you win anyway. That's what I'll be looking for. And then I'm gonna say this because I know DJ and Jerome Wallace, they don't care for second opinions, but let me say this. Anytime me and DJ agree on something, I think y'all should jump on it personally.
Yeah, it's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, it's more than likely. You got a high percentage of winning if we both agree on something.
For real.
Just like he said, Steelers team over and field goals. And I didn't go against him. I just multiplied it by saying that I think they're going to get the field goals, but they're going to score points. Because I just felt like Russ was going to move that ball.
Yeah.
And they did it. In fact, a couple people hit me today, and I told them that I like the Steelers minus the 6 and the over, but I don't think nobody took it because nobody hit me.
Yep, and we both said we liked it that -5.5, that we would take it.
Yeah.
And that was easy money. They won exactly by 6. And then Harris, I did bring up Harris yesterday too, and I said his over. His over was at 61. He had it 114 yards.
Yeah, yeah.
Because remember,
Oh, that's why I boosted too. I boosted his rushing. But
bro,
I jumped out there and it didn't work out. Shotty,
if
go ahead.
anybody just would have laddered it, if I would have laddered the shit, I wish I would have remembered and took his points, took the 61 and a half over, took the 70 or 75. You know what I mean? Took the 80, 90, all of them would have hit. You know what I mean? Because when I looked it up yesterday, I seen that he had his last 2 games he had 100+ yards. Then I looked up. I still got it right here. I keep saying the Jets. The Giants rushing yards allowed. They allowing hella rushing yards. The last shit, even going back to last season, they averaging like 6 yards a rush. You know what I mean? So like that was a bang bang play right there. That was easy. I agree with that. I agree with that statement, Compton.
Yeah, my homeboy Shotty Mac, man, I feel so bad. Cause I'll hit him and when I think I see a winner, and he's like 0 for 3 fucking 0 for 3, and he ain't no small better. So I feel bad about that. And then you don't want to keep running a person into the ground, you know what I mean? So I back up. But he knows, he says himself, we've been giving out some good plays though. It's just bad timing, man.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. You gotta fight through it though. It's gonna happen. You know, you gotta get through it to get to it. So, you know, just like it's losing streaks, it's winning streaks too. And
Yeah.
then winning streaks are so good, you're gonna forget about them losing streaks. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing better. There ain't no better feeling on this earth
Right.
than hit. You know what I mean? Going on a winning streak and just winning. Or even when you have a day where all your plays just hit, you make multiple plays in one day and they all hit, man, that feels better than a parlay. Well, not better than a parlay, but that feels great to me. Even today in a Discord, I gave out 3 plays and 2 hit. So if you you know, if you were in Discord and you took the picks and they hit, I give up that 30 for 30. The 30-point parlay was 1 point short. You know what I mean? And hopefully some people did like I did and took 25 as well. So
Let me tell y'all something though.
Good.
Let me school y'all real quick on something. The Dodgers, when the Dodgers win in the entire playoffs and the World Series, they win by more than the run line. They lost one game. One game, they only won by 1 run. The whole New York series, they done won all 3 games by more than the run line. Against the Padres, when they won, they was whooping the Padres and the Mets. That's a lot of money we leaving on the table by not taking the Dodgers run line. And now that we know it, it's like it's kind of too late. But if you peep that trend before today's game, you could have got in on today's game with that run line. Plus, like David Crazo was telling me, you could have got reverse run line because the Dodgers was underdogs. You could have got big money on that. And that's kind of like what DJ was mentioning yesterday. If you find a good plus, you don't even have to two-legged or 3-legged. That's like a parlay by itself.
Even money. I mean, you know what I mean? It's plus. So it's more than even money. So
Way more than even money, yeah.
And we all fall victim for it because I fell victim to it today. But I had a good one. And I just put a little money on it, but I had the Raptors plus 8.5, and I had the Detroit Pistons plus 7.5. Now I knew that I should have moved that line because you could move the lines, you know, higher. I knew I should have moved that line to 8.5. I should have took them both 8.5. just just being cocky, I just took the 7.5. They lost by 8. You know what I mean? So both of those, paid good, but I should have took both of them at 8.5. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that happens. So that's why I'm telling people like, don't. Sometimes it's unnecessary to add extra things to a good play. You know what I mean? Because that's what messes it up, and that's where you lose it. You're gonna turn a win to a donation.
You notice the last 2 days when you tell me good play, I had it, but I had to put more on it.
Yeah,
So you're right.
you never really have to because if
I mean, you don't, but I'd be like, man, I don't want to win $25. I want to win
but
at
then that,
least 700 to get me
but then,
going.
I know, but that 25, the next day is 50.
Yep,
And
I
then
know.
50, the next day it's 100. And then that
Yep.
100 next day, you know what I mean? Eventually you get there, but it's slow. I know that's, considered slow money, to a lot of people, slow rolling. But, you know, I'm even noticing that it's hard for me to just put a bunch of money on something. You know what I mean? Like, even with a bigger bankroll, I'm like, man, let me just do these hundreds and fifties and 25 on parlays and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. That's just me because you don't want to blow it all. You can lose at any moment off of some weird and random. You could be 1 point short. You know what I mean? Not gonna get paid, and that's why hedging is so important.
Yeah.
But we all get caught up in these situations because if I would have hedged AD was at AD's live line in like the late third, early fourth quarter was 34 and a half.
Mm.
So if I would have just took his under 34 and a half at some point, I would have hit. I mean, he had 20 points in the first, like at halftime, he had like 20 points. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, he gonna get 30 easy. It's 10 points. The man got 9 points in the second half. Like that's what ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But it was right there. I didn't think he was gonna do me like that. But had I used better judgment and just took the under, probably wouldn't be sitting here complaining about it right now.
Mm.
So I would have hedged myself because the 30 was the KD 30 and AD 30 was plus 600. You feel me? So I was gonna win 6 times my money. So if I would have just hedged for double my money, I wouldn't be tripping because I would have doubled my money, and the 6 times would have lost, but I would have been straight because I just would have doubled it up. And I'm never gonna be mad at a double up. You know what I mean? But that's what I'll be here. That's what I'll be trying to teach people. Just work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying?
You get smaller with the hedge and go bigger with the parlay.
Uh, I don't think that's a good idea. But I don't think that make a lot of sense. Go smaller with the hedge and bigger with the parlay. The hedge is for guaranteed money.
Right.
Because if you hedge properly, you hedging in a way that you cannot lose.
Correct.
So if you hedge more and less with a parlay, you profit. You know what I'm saying? Like you profit that way, but with your way, you saying you get smaller. Like, well, you might just get your money back. You might just hedge just to get your money back, and I mean that's cool too. Like I'm not mad at that neither because that's no reason for a loss.
Yeah, you're still gambling, but you're not gonna lose.
You're not gonna lose. So if you mitigating your losses like that, I can respect that, but you will get a lot of break evens like that.
Yeah.
Because I have an issue with the breaking even, kind of like
Yeah, because that's a gambler. See, when we start talking about being a gambler, now you got to think how DJ and other people would think. It's about being smart and a profit. And so that's where it hurts to be a gambler. You have to separate yourself from being a gambler sometimes.
Yeah. Like I said, had I just doubled up on the hedge, like I said, the original bet is plus 600. That's 6 times my money. So if I hedge and double up, it's a double up. I had an opportunity. I could have won both because if AD would have got 30, exactly, if he would have fell on 30 or 31, anything under that 34 and a half, that
Right.
35, I would have won both. So I really would have been straight. I would have 6 times my money and doubled up my money. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That,
So
that, that's like Baby Crazy was telling me. He took a teaser. Your team, he said, according to Baby Crazy, your team have covered the teaser both ways all year.
yeah, we normally do.
He's telling me when he takes the Broncos, he make a ticket against the Broncos, but the same team. He said he been winning both ways.
Yeah. But like I've been saying, there's a couple videos, earlier. We don't get blown out a lot of the times. If we lose games, we lose close for the most part. I'm not saying every game, but for the most part, we don't get blown out. DJ, good looking on that Rui first quarter prop. As soon as I saw it plus 100, I jumped on that quickly. Hey, I wish I would have caught it at plus 100. Shoot, but it wasn't too bad. I think it was like 107 or something. But yeah, I gave that that play out. I've been saying I got it at 115. Minus 115. But yeah, Rui, if you see 2.5 or 3.5, take it all day. I think eventually it's gonna go up. They're gonna start putting it at 4.5 and stuff like that, which is like probably cool too. I still might even take it at 4.5 because he gonna shoot a couple threes in the first half. So he liable to hit at least 1 3, but he could possibly hit 2 3s in the first half. In the first quarter, I mean. And if he just get a 3 and a bucket because he getting dunks like he hooping. I'm liking the way he playing right now. He's starting off aggressive early, and last year he wasn't as aggressive, and that play was still hitting. When it was twos and when it was 2.5 and 3.5, it was cashing easy a lot more often than not. And this season he even more aggressive. So far this season it's hit every game. You know what I mean? So I should have even went harder on it, but I didn't, but I should have. But yeah, man, I'm glad you hit, man. I'm glad you tailed it and hit it.
Yeah, man, to the brother on the East Coast, my thing is like coming on late is more convenient for me because I want to watch the games. And I know on the East Coast, a lot of times y'all go to sleep before the West Coast games are over with.
Yeah,
So I like to be at the games. If I'm at the casino, I'm going to need an extra 30 or 40 minutes to get to the house. Um, Sometimes I go to sleep, so I don't really get up until it's time to do the show. And I like to do the other show because that's where the bread is at right now. When we build this channel up, I'll switch and do this one first if it makes sense financially. But the other one is monetized, so I got to get that one
yeah.
um, more of a priority.
I feel sorry sometimes for the dudes on the East Coast because I'd be like, damn, y'all got to stay up till 1 a.m.
Yeah,
watch a West Coast game. Like that's crazy. I love the fact that the latest game is 7 o'clock or sometimes 7:30. You know,
yeah,
but sometimes I'm at work, but I know I can at least catch most of that 7 o'clock game. You know what I'm saying? Because for the 4 o'clock games, I'm mostly still at work. But I know them sevens, and it seemed like if you pay attention, it seemed like the later games are the best games for betting
yeah. They
because
are. It seems like the book be softer on them late games.
yeah, and it seemed like them dudes be going harder on them late
They
games.
do.
It's like they done got. I don't know if they just got more rest or what all day, but especially them West Coast late games when it's a West Coast team versus the East Coast team, man, them plays be going over.
Man, the other night USC played late. They played like 8 o'clock or something, 8:30 or something.
Yeah,
But when we got off, I had no idea Hawaii was just going to the fourth quarter.
yeah, them Hawaii games be late.
Yeah.
Them
I'm like,
Hawaii
we
games be
missed
late
the whole damn
all day.
game.
And it's crazy because we be watching the game and it be still daylight over there.
Yeah.
By the time they get to like halftime or the second half of the game, then it start getting dark. But yeah, it be like broad daylight out there. The game don't start till like 8 o'clock or something. Sometimes I'd be like, damn.
We definitely trying to put the work in over here and get the watch hours up. It's just taking forever, man. It's like the more we do, like every day that go by, it subtracts last year's time if we did a show this time last year. So it's like we're not gaining no traction, but eventually we will because we got 200 something people, 200 something views every day. I think we'll go up. We'll start being able to get ahead at some point. Kevin DJ, gather 20 people to put 100. Let's roll it. Let's get it. If it don't hit, my lights ain't on. Well, that's what I was saying. A lot of people been getting at me, but not 20 people though. And that's what I was saying. I want to, but I don't really want to right now. DJ is trying to do something a lot bigger, and I think will be better because he's a better money manager. With me, we gonna be going for the gusto. And if we hit once or twice, y'all can snatch your money out. I don't care. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna keep going. But I don't know if we could get 20 people with 100, homie. If we can, I would do it. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. I mean, that's just me personally. I don't think we could. But I would love to run that bankroll. Like I said the other night, I think I'd rather do it next year when everybody's comfortable. But if 20 people ready now, I'll run it. I'll run it. I'll send everybody screenshots. Y'all ain't got to trip off that.
It's 20 people watching, right? 28 people watching 28. Right now. You know what I'm saying? So if people was with it, it's definitely possible. You know
yeah, for sure.
It's definitely possible. People just gotta, be with it, believe it.
Even if y'all want, he did say Kev and DJ. So 20 people pop in with 100, that's 2,000. I'll consult with DJ, so it'll be our agreement to do it. I won't pull the trigger on nothing I like, and DJ won't. We'll do it together. So it'll be us to blame or to thank when we win y'all some paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The reason why I like to do things by myself, because like DJ said, he's not, I am. I'm spur of the moment. I'll see something and jump on that shit. But with DJ, like I said, he's a better money manager. So I think together, we probably could make y'all some paper together. Absolutely. But it's up to y'all, man. So we got 2 people. No, we got 3. We got Shotty, Cino, and Victoria Lopez. That's 3.
Yeah, that's 3. That's 3, huh?
So let's do 10 people. That's 10 is only 1,000 though. I think 2,000 would be better for everybody. Personally. What you think, DJ?
Yeah, it really to a certain degree it really don't matter. You know what I mean? Because whether 10 or 20 put their money, it's all gonna be equal money. Everybody putting in the same amount, and you trying to double it, flip it, so the return is gonna be the same as well. The 20 people is gonna be deeper, but to get 20 people to do anything is hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 20 is hard. 20 would make me more comfortable, to be honest. But
it's hard to get 20 people to agree that the sky is blue. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
So see, that is hard. You know what I mean? Not impossible, but hard. You know what I mean? But hey, if it's 20 people that want to do it or 10 people that want to do it, I figure that it's possible. It could happen.
Yeah, I got a track record, and I know DJ now. DJ's cool. He's straight. So we I mean, if y'all want to do it, we could do it. But I've done exchange money with a lot of people up in here, so they know. Without DJ Tactician. So we come up with 10, that's cool. But you know me, I'm a middleman. So 10 and 20, I say 15 people, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that'd be cool. You know what I mean? But
that's my negotiation. I always try to be like, well, let's meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And I'm admitting it. I'm not hiding it. That's how I am. And I'm also saying with DJ involved, it won't be none of that.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, especially if you picking, we got to decide is we going for the gusto, or is we trying to slow roll, double it up, here and there, or is it nigga? Is it are we making lotto tickets? You know what I mean?
Well, we
Because
not with you involved. We're not doing no lotto tickets. That's
yeah,
the purpose of needing you. Because if they
yeah,
want lotto tickets, I'm the man.
for real, yeah. If you want lottos, kid with the man, but I know that that's not really my thing. So,
right.
I'm going for the slow. But some people might not want that. You know what I mean? So that's
I
what
prefer the slow roll. If everybody gonna chip in, I think we should be more responsible with their money and slow roll it however we get it. Two, 3 legs is enough.
yeah, it's definitely possible, especially you taking low odds stuff like
Who
very.
suggested that anyway? Shotty Mac or C-No?
I think it was shoddy.
Good looking out, man. I appreciate y'all even
Yeah,
considering us for that without us asking. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
for real. Like I had said on here before, I was gonna try to get people to put in 25, try to get a $10,000 bankroll. You know what I mean? And it's amazing to me that people have hit me and people have been really willing and ready to really put their bread up, in that situation. I'm saying with me, it's crazy to me that people really believe in me like that. You feel me? Because I've been saying for a while, I've been trying to lead people to water, but you know what I mean. You can't make them drink, but you
Right.
know we giving away these things, and like the proof is here, like it's hidden. You know what I mean? Like these plays is winning. We winning plays. We on here talking about these games and these things are happening. Like you seeing it in real time. Like I'm
Mhm.
posting these plays before the game. I'm not posting these plays after the game and
Right.
like I hit something. You know what I mean? Like nah, I'm showing you. Like I posted before the game. You can take it too, and then you hit too. Like you know what I mean? A lot of people, a lot of these dudes don't do that. Even the dudes that sell picks. You know what I mean? They can't show you pre-game and after, you know, the fact that they really, you know,
Right.
it's really real with it.
Hey, why did I get why was I doing some research and it wouldn't allow me to do anything? So it was this pop-up and it said get our free picks.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't. There's nothing else I could do but leave the website. So I clicked get the free picks, and it asked for my email address. So I put my email address in. Not that I want picks, but I
Yeah,
was curious because they forced me into it.
yeah,
So boom, today's the first day, and I get the email, and I'm like, let me see who he picking. I want to see who he picking. And he goes in, he's talking like me and you because he's saying all these other handicappers are charging you. They fake, they bullshit. It's
yeah.
all a scam. And he got nicknames for him, like scammy cappers, and he
Mm-hmm.
got all these nicknames. So I'm like, damn, this nigga, like I'm feeling it. Like it's
Yeah.
the real deal. So I'm steady scrolling down, steady reading. Guess what? The nigga was charging for the picks. He never gave out no pick.
I mean, we call that the okey doke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okey doke, and that's what some people do, man. They try to make it seem like they one way when they're really not, and it's like at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because we giving this stuff away for free. People is winning. People not even looking. People not like here you go. You look. It's like somebody said a couple days ago. If you good at something, you should get paid for it. If you do
yeah,
something to help people win money, you should get paid for it.
yeah.
So it is a double-edged sword because sometimes I'll be like, damn, like I gave you these plays, you hit for good money. You didn't even like here goes something, here goes something respectable. Not here go $3. You know, you like nigga, you hit a couple racks. You should be able to at least like nigga, here go a couple hundred. You feel me? Here go the change from the 100. You hit for 5,500, nigga, 500, 800 of that. You know what I mean? Like here, like
Automatic.
that's what's gonna keep you. That's what's gonna keep us going, our thing going. You feel me? Because we can just be keeping this for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's a double-edged sword because it's like I should be getting paid. These other dudes is getting paid and they not this good. So it's
And
like,
they,
why should they not get paid?
man, I like something I heard you say to me off camera, but I like to look at people's comments when they be talking about they selling picks.
Yeah,
And some dudes be going in on them.
they
like,
do.
man, like, man, you don't win nothing. Like, man, this 30% ain't helping me.
And that's why a lot of them dudes, their comments be off. You see
Yeah,
anybody that sell picks and their comments is off, straight 1,000% fraud. They
yeah.
not it. You know what I'm saying? And um, what's that dude? Sean Perry. This shit is like Sean Perry picks. He lost $1 million in the Super Bowl. He made Offset lose like $1 million as well, probably even more. But everybody said that about him. People in his comments like, this dude is trash. He ain't won in such and such amount of time, but he claimed to be so good, the world's greatest poker player, the world's greatest gambler. And it's all smoke and mirrors because it's like I could do the same thing, right? If I go rent a Lambo and I make these videos and I'm like, and I'm holding stacks of money and I'm like, I'm the best sports capper out here. You know what I mean? Buy my picks. People are going to buy into it just because they see the things. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the opposite. I'm showing you that the plays is really hidden and it seems like it's kind of not catching on. So another thing that I know that people want, they want to see the money.
Right.
So when I post, like most of the time I post my tickets, I don't post the money part because for one, people start hitting you up asking for money because they count
Yeah.
your pockets.
Yeah.
You know, because they see how much you win and they like, oh shit, let me hit him. He winning money. He got it. You know what I mean? But it's a clout thing. So for now, I told people this, a while ago. Like I don't like to do that. I don't like to post, show the amount. But when I feel like, okay, when I'm trying to accomplish something, I'm trying to get the clout up for this channel and for the Discord and for people to come to me more for picks. So for now, I'm gonna start showing up the price and stuff so people can see that price and be like, oh, he really winning. Because when they just see the wins, they see the green check marks, they like, I guess it's kind of not real to them, you know what I'm saying? But when they see that money, their eyes light up, you feel me? So and that's what's kind of gonna get us more popular and get us more, going, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's kind of a double-edged sword. That's like me. If I hit, I can't go put that on Instagram because
Yeah.
now my kids, the baby mamas, my nieces, they all gonna be like, "Hey, give me some." Then you ain't had a win
Yeah.
if you give out all your money.
Yeah.
But so I'm like that. I understand that. I usually show y'all what my numbers are and stuff like that on Discord. I don't have a problem with that. And then it also lets y'all know I'm not just talking. I'm really going $300, $400 ticket. But you also feel stupid when you lose that kind of money too, because it could be a deterrent to others. Like, man, this nigga getting broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew Alex, absolutely. Cino said here, who, man, I stumbled across a dude talking about how to pick 3 lottery, just writing random numbers on a notebook and had people listening to him trying to pay him for a formula. I was down like Tyson.
Man.
Man, what happened? See, there's a thing about Americans that we want money so bad. We want a quick, easy come up that we'll jump on anything. And it may not be something good, but we hoping it is. It's the hope. And sometimes it's the action. But I ain't gonna keep bragging on me and DJ. But like he said, the
Hell
proof
no.
is in the pudding. You're hearing these picks on the fly every night that we go live.
Before the game, you know what I mean? Because anybody could. They used to say what a lot of these dudes used to do, especially like Vegas Dave and new type of dudes. Like they would put out a bunch of plays, or they would make a bunch of plays, and then they just gonna post the ones that they won.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying, or they might give. Say they got a group and all these people was playing, they making plays. They're gonna give half the group one pick and they're gonna give the other half the opposite pick. Obviously, one of those got to hit, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
half the people gonna be happy, half the people gonna be mad. Like, and then they just post and they start posting all the people that won and showing in their winnings, they gonna post it like, you know what I mean? So that type of stuff is a gimmick, you know what I mean? That's why we always have a thing that's like the dudes on Instagram, for the most part, we always say that they frauds. You know what I mean? They selling you the lifestyle. They're gonna have stacks of money.
So,
oh, they're gonna have
Oh,
rented
did he
trucks
go?
and all this. They got a certain type of like lettering and thing that they use to make it stand out a little bit more. But as soon as you buy that picture, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm down. This motherfucker ain't hitting nothing in in a week, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, some
A whole
some
nother
some
thing.
dudes use prop money. It ain't even real money. But
That too.
other dudes like DJ said, if you got a big clientele that a lot, when I say big, I don't mean thousands of people, but I mean people with big bankrolls.
Yeah.
They give you the money to see. Some people give you the money so they don't have to worry about taxes. That's your job to worry about the taxes. So they give them money when they got the cash money like that. Like DJ said, if I bet the Broncos and then I bet and they playing the Steelers and I bet the Steelers, well, yeah, half my tickets are winners, so I could show y'all this big old $25,000 winner. But
Yeah.
really, I ain't won nothing. I'm just getting money from him, from these dudes that won or dudes that's buying my pick. That's my win right there. They not even really gamblers like, because I noticed something. I'm not gonna say his name because I know he watches sometime, but this is one big gambler, and he's getting pretty well known, and he professes to win down there every day. Every now and then he'd be like, "Oh, we'll bounce back tomorrow." But for the most part, he wins every day, right? And he got nice cars, nice whips. He go get them detailed. He go get all this fresh paint, fresh rims, all this old stuff, right? But then, and he shows himself. Yeah, he's in Vegas. He walks up to the counter, man. He might be picking up 25, 28 racks. He might be like, okay, he show you like 70 something racks, and you be like, damn, this nigga really winning because he's really walking up to the window and he's having different conversations with the ticket people, and he got different clothes on, different girls with him. But I seen him show a ticket, and the ticket was like $228. I said, that's his ticket. That's his ticket right there.
Yeah.
All them other tickets is somebody else's bets. I guarantee you.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. It'd be like that. It'd be smoke and mirrors, and it'll deceive you. You feel me? Because you'll be like, "Damn, this dude is the truth. He hitting like that." And then as soon as you buy that package, you feel me? You like, "God damn, this nigga ain't hitting nothing in a week." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
You ain't getting that kind of bread betting a $200
yeah,
ticket.
they be selling so many dreams. And another thing that I look at, I think it's weird. Not weird, but it's different that these certain dudes, they still got tickets. They still got paper tickets. They still going to the window. Like at this point, like why wouldn't you be on the app? You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to do nothing. You can bet that same money on the app, and you got the ability to cash out and hedge and everything else. You can't do that on the ticket where, you know what I mean, you had to go to the window and get a paper ticket print. Like I ain't bet it like that in years. Like it's no need to. Like why would I do that? And
Right.
but then you go to their Instagram and they got FanDuel slips posted and stuff like that. Like, dog, we see you go to the window all the time. You having these paper tickets and shit. Like when you start using FanDuel and all that shit, then you in Vegas. Ain't no FanDuel in Vegas unless you driving over
Right.
there every
Fact.
month. But at the same time, I had somebody doing it for me in another state. So I mean, I don't know. You could be, but I'm like,
Yeah.
most dudes ain't tapped in like that. They ain't even know what's going on. It's all for the glitz and the glamour. You know what I mean? But they're not really weird with it. They not. You can't go see all their previous bets. I bet you that.
Yeah, I think it's this white dude. I think it's Cody Betts or something like that.
Cover spreads.
Yeah. He be picking up some large ass loot right there consistently. But who's to say he ain't got millionaire clients though?
Yeah, that too. And people do that too. People, you might got a dude that's selling picks and he got clients that got a lot of money. And then you might buy his picks and try to do the same thing. So you buy his picks and he give you Steelers money line and it's minus 350. And it's like, you're not gonna make no money off of that. You know what I mean? You gotta, but he might have a client that's putting $1 million to like the Mozzie dude, Mozzie VS on Instagram. He do stuff like that. He make plays like that. He gonna take a whole bunch of money lines or even a straight like he took He put $1 million on the Chiefs money line, and that was minus 175. You know what I mean? So or minus 200 or something like that. So $1 million paid him 500,000. We not gonna do that. Like we don't. First of all, we don't have $1 million to go put down on a bet and get half the money back. It's not a bad bet when you got money like that, and the Chiefs is not gonna lose. You know what I mean? They're not gonna lose to certain teams. You know what I'm saying? So to have that, to turn them, I mean, there's not a lot of places you can really do that where you could put I'm talking about other avenues of investments. In the same day, you give these people $1 million and they give you $1.5 million back. It's not gonna happen, but sports betting, it affords you that. But you gotta have a bankroll and a price, the money to do something like that, to put $1 million down on the team. And that for the most of us, shit, if we did have that kind of money and we put it down on a bet like that, shit, we wouldn't have no hair left. Even if the team did win, we'd be done pulled our shit out by the end of that game. Nigga put his life savings on that. You know what I mean? But it's different. People got different methods. It's more than one method to winning at gambling. It's not just only one way that you can win. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good and the bad of it, because some people, they really got formulas, they really got strategies, and they work for them. You know what I'm saying? And them people, they make a lot of money not off of gambling, but off of selling they picks and they strategies too.
Man. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. We got all week to get ready for Thursday's picks and the rest of the week.
The NBA is on every day.
Yeah, I say that, but y'all should still expect to see us tomorrow and Wednesday as well. But just in case not, Ron Moses, man, I always appreciate you for hanging out with us, man. I love it. Shout out to you, bro. Shotty Mac, I'm trying to get you right, man. I got to get you up out that hole, man.
We're gonna get you right, Shotty Mac.
As far as Victoria want to send don't it feel weird I'm calling you Victoria though, but hold on to your Zelle money, man, and we'll wait till we get 10 or 15 people first, man. And,
yeah. Let's get a couple more people so see who really want to do it. If you watch this video after, in the comments, let us know if that's something you want to be a part of.
Yeah, I got the Kenny Rogers song in my gambling song, man.
My mom say that all the time, but not even about gambling, but about life. And it's funny because then I start saying it too. So when we just like talking about life, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold.
All right, for sure. All right, y'all take it easy.
All right, y'all, peace.